And just continuing on about the brush boxes, you can see there's another small stunted one here, and that would be quite a very mature tree. And you can see there's a ficus of some sort, maybe a Moreton Bay fig, that will slowly consume that tree, and after a while it will just strangle and kill the host plant that it's growing next to, and it will have a large hollow inside it. As you can see over there there's more of these brush boxes that are quite stunted because of the environment. So environmental pressures have led to it taking on a different aesthetic appearance to the same species that you will see elsewhere. Now, there would be no taxonomical reason to classify these as a different subspecies, because less than 500 meters away, which I will take a video of, there is very large specimens of this Lophostomen species, the brush box. I do apologise, I can't remember the species name, just the genus name off the top of my head at the moment. I don't like to carry around books and books when I go on holiday. I guess you could also consider it a little test of my knowledge too, trying to pull this stuff off the top of my head. As you can see, they become very stunted as they start to face the ocean. Just for curiosity's sake, this is the whale track on North Stradbroke Island. The reason why it's called the whale track is because you go up a little lookout like this, and you look out there, and it's pretty good for spotting whales. As you can see, many of these trees become quite stunted because of environmental pressures. Of course, an aesthetic appearance does not mean that something should necessarily be classified separately as a subspecies or a different species altogether. Now, I will find another specimen to show you guys, but that is the same Lophostomen, the brush box, and that would be quite a younger one. And as you can see, even in this little sheltered position, it grows much taller, much more vigour. Another example of environmental pressure or environmental ease allowing it to grow a bit better. And if you look down the street there, those large trees in people's yards there, they're the same brush box. And as you can see, these ones are starting to get 9, maybe 10 metres tall. You can see as you go further down the slope, they seem to still attain the same height. So that one further down the street's taller. Now, I just thought I'd mention this brush box, Lophostomen. As you can see, there's a fair few around here, but this is quite a large one. And just like this one next to me here, you can see they become quite stunted and they don't get very tall. That one's probably 5 or 6 meters at the most. I do believe that entire one is dead though. It may have a small amount of growth up there still going for it, but as you can see, there's the ocean just over there, and so the salt spray in the ocean itself stunts a lot of these plants that face the ocean. Once you get down into the valley there and you go to the next slope up, they become a lot larger. So just an example of how you can get one species that takes on a very different appearance depending on the environment that it's in. However, you could get seed from these brush boxes and you could plant them in a different environment and they will not grow in the same manner. That is an environmental impact changing the aesthetic appearance. If you like and subscribe, I'll make better videos.